All right, I'm Flourish Lucky, CEO Consistency Forex Academy. Here's one common mistakes that beginners will make in Forex trading. All beginners make this mistake, and I want to show it to you so that you don't fall victim of it. Now we understand that the market moves in waves. It gives us impulses and corrections, impulse, correction, impulse. Well, of course, this is an uptrend if the market is going up. And when it is going down, we see impulse to the downside, correction to the upside, impulse to the downside, correction to the upside and downside. And then we know that the market is literally going down. So in this case, what is that mistake that beginners make? Now we can see the way the market is progressing, taking out these highs right here with this upward push, impulse down, impulse up a little, correction to the upside, sort of impulse down, impulse up, correction to the downside. Now, so where is this market heading? It's heading to the upside. The common mistakes that beginners make, it's simply trying to buy the high. They see a market going up and they are fearful of missing out and they are like, man, this thing is going up. I'm going to take a buy right here. And so they go with their tool, their and take a buy stop loss because they've been taught that stop loss have to be below the recent low. So stop loss below this low for a 57 pips stop. And literally they would want to target so much. Of course, beginners think they can make a lot when they start out. I'm not saying they can't, but they will have to target a lot so that they can have a good risk to reward ratio. They are literally forcing that risk to reward. Now, in this case, when the market starts to pull back, when the market starts pulling back on them, okay, the market is going to push up a little to put them in profit, but then it will have to exhale. How the market go inhale, goes up, and then it exhales, it comes back down. So when the market starts to come back down, they initially think that they can undo this loss, this drawdown. They initially think that, oh, it's just a drawdown because they are focused on the profits, they are focused on the reward, so they don't really care about the drawdown side. Now when the market starts to go into drawdown, they thought they could hold the trade and probably they'll be stopped out by the stop loss or something, but now the market is pulling back down and they become extremely fearful and they won't be able to hold that loss. So as a beginner, what should you do to be different from others? It's simple. I'll tell you what to do to be different from others. This is what to do. When the market is inhaling, right now it's inhaling, it's breathing in, and that's why it's going up. So when it's about to exhale, it comes down. So what should you do? When the market is inhaling and it stops inhaling, you notice it stops inhaling, take a Fibonacci to plot from the top from the bottom to the top in an uptrend and from the top to the bottom in a downtrend. I look for a significant fib level. My recommendation is usually the 50, the 61.8, and the 78.6 in a less trendy market. But if it's highly trending, if the market is so strong trending, you can take 38.2 and 23.6. Now you can then look for a level to put your buy stop, your buy limit for a buy. Yeah, it has to be a buy limit. Your buy on the 50, and then your stop has to be below the 100%. And now, what should you do? You would involve what we call or practice what we call dollar cost averaging. So you take a first trade. If you don't know what dollar cost averaging is, it's simply splitting your positions to get feed at a significant price, and so you get good entries. So you can take a buy first from the 50% one position, have another buy limit down here at the 61, and have one buy limit down here at the 78.6. Now, if you are planning on trading a standard position, which is 1.0 lot size, you can split your position. Now you can split it to be like something like 0.50, which is 1, 0.25, which is 2, and then the last one to be 0.25. I would advise you put 0.50 on the 50%, 0.25 on the 61, and then just like that. So that is how you can overcome this beginner's mistake. Every beginner makes this mistake, and if you choose not to be that person that wants to make the same mistake that all beginners make, then do well to subscribe to this channel, as I'll be making more videos on beginners' mistakes and how to avoid them, and I'll be making more videos on Forex. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, stay safe.